You saw from that view there those kind of dancing wisps of white. So you could see the pavement. It's not completely covered, but then you get these wisps of white that come across, and it just makes travel difficult. It reduces visibility. You're not sure what lane you're in. And all the meanwhile, some of that is going to slowly stick to the roads and create slick conditions. I really think the worst travel, not that it's going to be better in the afternoon or much better, but the worst travel is really right now in this heavy band that's pushing through. So here's my advice. In some areas, you're going to want to hold off before you get in the car and drive. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. It's this band, particularly where you see the blue, but there's some of that white here that is still moderate band and reduces visibility as well. So this band's pushing into the metro right now. We'll zoom in a little bit closer. If you're in O'Fallon, St. Peters, St. Charles, Florissant, hold off on travel. You don't want to be driving right into that on 70, for instance. Even Kirkwood, Chesterfield, hold off. Jerseyville to Carlinville, hold off, because that heavy snow is going to come your way. It's not going to last long, but when you're in it, the visibility is going to come down really quickly. The blue you see doesn't go as far south. It's more of that bright white. That's still a moderate band of snow. So that just came through Union, coming into Eureka. The visibility is still going to be bad, but not as bad where you see the heavier snow in that blue. Let's check in on the visibility. In fact, there it is from Progress West Hospital in O'Fallon, Missouri. There's Highway K. That's about 400 yards away. So 400 to 500 yard visibility as we see that heavy band pushing through. Better visibility, but look at the ground collecting that snow out in St. Peters, from Barnes Jewish St. Peters on the BJC Skycam network. One more check-in. This has gotten worse since we showed it to you at the top of the newscast. That's Missouri Baptist Sullivan Hospital on the BJC Skycam network as the snow accumulates. 11 degrees as the temperatures start to plummet right now in St. Louis. Troy in Missouri at 7 degrees. We still have teens like in Belleville, but these temperatures are crashing. They're falling quickly, and they feel colder. In fact, our wind chill has dropped now to -8 in St. Louis. It's still -20 up in Bowling Green. Speaking of dropping temperatures, we were near 40 this morning. This is this morning at 7 a.m., 38. And in about 5 hours, we dropped 26 degrees. We're now at 12. Here's where we're going. 4 by 3 o'clock, -3 by 10 o'clock. That's right, below zero before the day is even over, and then -6 by tomorrow morning. Last time we were at -6 was in January of 2019. Believe it or not, that won't even set a record. The record tomorrow morning is -15. We have to get through the snow first, then we get into those even worse winds and temperatures. So here we are at 1 o'clock, still snowy, windy. When that band moves through, it won't be as bad with the visibility, but you're still going to have the blowing snow creating some reduced visibility, windy, snowy, and 4 degrees by 3 o'clock. Here we are, 6 o'clock, we're at 1. The wind chill's -22, but the snow is done in St. Louis, and light snow is really tapering off to the east. At the same time, wind gusts are kicking up to 40 to 45 miles per hour this evening, so you're going to get more of those wispy, dancing areas of white snow blowing across the road, and of course it'll be dark. So there's still a travel issue there in the evening with blowing snow, even though the snow is over by early evening for St. Louis. How much snow? About 2 to 3 inches is what we're thinking in St. Louis. I do think some spots could push a little higher, maybe even up to around 4 inches or so in spots, but generally around 2 to 3 inches. But again, the snow ends this evening. And then the focus is on the cold. We have a first alert weather day tomorrow because of dangerous wind chills. Look at the temperature at -6 in the morning. That record of -15 from 1989. It's going to stand. It'll hold. But we're going to feel much colder. -31 for our wind chill tomorrow morning. If we get to about -33, which is possible, if we officially get that in St. Louis, it will be a top 10 coldest wind chill on record. All these stats, all these numbers, just add context to this is rare to get a combination of this cold and this wind. Of course, it's coming with some snow too. What about tomorrow? We're not pulling out of it. It's still a frigid day. That's our high, 7 degrees. Wind chill at best in the afternoon is -15. Gusts are 30 to 40 miles per hour. Temperatures in the evening, single digits, right around 5 degrees as it stays very cold. So Friday and into Saturday morning, our first alert weather days because of the dangerous wind chills. Then we see Sunday, Christmas Day, 22. Monday, 31, slight chance for some flurries or light snow. Look at the quick warm up, 50s by Thursday.